The change of seasons means it's a great time to spruce up your yard. Here with the dirt on planting trees, horticulture educator Ryan Pancaw with the U of I Extension is back. I would not have thought planting trees in the fall would have been a good idea. I would think everything's like starting to kind of die off, hibernate.
Yeah. Well, most people think of springtime for tree planting, and actually fall is a really great time. Like the spring, temperatures are low, it's not hot, and we have a lot of rainfall as we go later into fall. So that makes it a really great time for planting trees.
Well, okay, so fall is a good time to plant. So let's talk about the things that people need to know and what they can do if they're thinking about adding some trees. So let's start with the hole that you plant the tree in.
Planting hole is a big thing. Yeah, so you really want a wide hole as opposed to a deep hole because the most common mistake in tree planting is that you plant your tree too deep. So the first thing you need to do is kind of determine the depth of that planting hole before you start to dig. And the best way to determine that is to identify the root flare on the tree, also referred to as the basal flare or the trunk flare. And if you think of mature trees you've seen, they have a nice basal flare like this Dawn Redwood from U of I campus. It has a nice flare at the base of the trunk there where the roots kind of come out and meet the soil. So when you have a tree that's either in a pot or a balled and burlap, look for that flare. And if that's at the top level of the pot or the ball and burlap, then that will be the level that you plant it at. But a lot of times that basal flare is actually down in the pot a little bit. So you have to kind of gently dig along the trunk and look for that. And this is a tree in a pot that you can't really see the basal flare, and it's actually a little bit tricky because it's a grafted tree where, you know, a little bud was grafted onto another root system and that tree grew. So it's kind of fat there because of the root graft, but not because of the basal trunk flare. So there are the first two roots that come out of the trunk, and that's how you would have to find the basal flare there. When you don't have that nice, you know, tapered trunk down there that flares out, you have to kind of feel down in the pot and find those first couple roots that come off. And in that case, it was about 6 to 8 inches down in the pot. So if I had planted my tree at the top level of the pot, it would have been about 6 or 8 inches too deep. So
better to go wide than deep.
Better to go wide and better to find that trunk flare because that'll set kind of the depth of your hole. You know, once you do find that and get your hole dug, yeah, you want a really wide hole. And the reason being, trees can roots can grow into that loosened soil really easily as opposed to the undisturbed soil where you haven't dug. So as opposed to focusing your efforts on digging deeper, dig wider to give those roots like a nice loosened area of soil to expand.
That's interesting. And then I'm guessing top, we saw the one tree there with the mulch on it, so then cover it back up with the dirt and then maybe add a little mulch.
Yeah, at the end, about 2 to 4 inches of mulch is what you'd add at the end, and that's about perfect to kind of capture some moisture and protect those roots for winter. So, you know, it's a nice insulating layer on the soil.
Okay, now I know when we plant in spring, it's like so important to water like all the time because it's getting hot and you don't want them to die. What about in the fall though? You aren't really wanting to go out and water, you know, plants or trees when it's cold.
That's one of the advantages of fall is that we have some rainfall that should be coming. So if you're getting an inch of rain a week, then you shouldn't worry about watering. But any week that we get less than about an inch of rain, you need to water your plant this fall until it goes into dormancy. So until it loses its leaves, if it's a deciduous tree, or it's safe to say by about middle of November or Thanksgiving or so.
Then you should be good.
You should be good, and you can stop watering for winter.
But then you also need to think about transplant shock because for 2 to 3 years, they're going to need that watering.
Yeah, and that's common of any transplanted tree or any newly planted tree is in transplant shock for up to 2 or 3 years. So you'll need to plan to water next summer once it gets nice and hot out. And you know, in the springtime we'll have nice rainfall, but once it gets nice and hot in the summer, you'll probably want to water that anytime we're having less than an inch of rain per week. That's kind of the recipe. So
great tips here from Ryan Pancaw. Thank you so much.
All right, yeah, thanks for having me.
We actually have all of Ryan's tips and his guide on planting your trees this fall at CILiving.tv. Go check it out.